What's going on, everyone? This is Benjamin Dixon with the Benjamin Dixon Show, and I wanted to play this interview from one of the kids that was at one of the kids that were at the event, the pool party, and actually it was the girl who was involved in the fight that led up to the police coming to crash, the Super Trooper police coming in like raving lunatics to crash the party. So listen to her interview.
My name is Tatiana Rhodes. So basically what happened was me and my sister and a few friends made a cookout, and I basically, to sum it up, when I went to go get my key pass from someone, this lady was saying racial slurs to some friends that came to the cookout.
What kind of slurs was she saying?
She was saying things such as black effort, and that's why you live in Section 8 homes. There's also a male that was saying rude things, and this 14-year-old girl named Grace, which is my brother's friend, stuck up for us, saying that's not right, you shouldn't do that, that's racist, and things like that. So then they started verbally abusing her, saying that she needs to do better for herself, be better for herself, cursing at her. And I'm saying, no, that's wrong. She's 14. You should not say things like that to a 14-year-old. And they're like, well, you need to go back where you're from and things like that, telling me I need to go back to my Section 8 home and stuff like that. So I said, excuse me, and then the other lady, her name's Kate, came up to me and she smacked me in my face. She actually
was Kate, white, black?
Kate's Caucasian.
Caucasian, okay.
And she went and she hit me in my face, and that's when both of the women attacked me.
Okay, and just for clarity, you live in this neighborhood, is that
Yes,
correct?
I live in
Okay.
Craig Ranch.
All right, most of the people that attended the event also live in Craig
Yes.
Ranch, is that right? Okay.
All right, so as you can see, this young teen lives in the neighborhood. And first of all, I want you guys to go over to E. Johnson Photo and subscribe to his channel. He's the one that got this interview, and I'm glad that he did. I want to make sure you go over there and support his channel because so far no one in the media has done what he did. He got an interview with the young lady who was in the fight that actually led to the police being called. And I want you to understand what happened. She lives in that neighborhood. She was going to the pool party in her neighborhood, and they assumed because I don't know why they would assume she didn't live there. Maybe because she was black. We don't know what's going on in their minds, but based on the words that she's saying, based on the things that they said to her, they made it seem as though she couldn't live there because she was black. And one of the adults came and slapped her. And this is how everything started. And so the police were called because what was she supposed to sit there and let the police let these women slap her as if she's some type of animal? And so they called the police because she got upset because what she responded and she fought for herself. If someone comes and slaps you, regardless of the situation, someone comes and slaps you and you live in that neighborhood, are you not allowed to defend yourself? And so the police came in and they targeted every single black person in the video. I don't care what anyone says. They don't like the title of the video that I put up. But they targeted every single black person, brown person. And this is evident by the young man who actually recorded the original video. Let me find his name because I want to give credit to the young guy. I think his name is Brandon. I'll put a link to his channel in this video. But he said himself, he said that he was sitting there recording and the police acted as if he was invisible. Brandon Moore, I think his name is. If that's the incorrect name, I'll at least give the correct link. And I want you to go over there and subscribe to his channel because he's the one that released the video. And if he hadn't, then none of this would have been made public. And that's the power of social media, independent media. But I just want you to, all these people in the comments, besides the trolls, right? There's a lot of trolls in the comments who are just obsessed, and it is what it is. Trolls come with the territory. But there are a lot of people who are trying to rationalize this away to say that these black kids should not have been going onto property that wasn't theirs. Well, here it is. This girl lives in this neighborhood, and she was attacked by white women who thought that she should not have been there, and not just verbally attacked, but physically attacked. So there should be charges pressed against those grown women for attacking a child. That's child abuse. Charges should be placed against them. And then the officer who rushed in and escalated the situation and did nothing but racially profiled people of dark skin, not knowing which ones lived there and which ones did not. He definitely needs to be put off the force. hands down. And then the police chief, who didn't say anything until social media made this a national incident. Some actions need to be taken against him, but we know how the system works. All right, so I want you guys to go over to E. Johnson Photo and support him. He's the one that got this interview when no one else did. And actually, that's a really great job, man. I'm glad you're in that neighborhood and you could get that out for us. And then also go over to the Brandon Moore kid and support him. He's the one who got it out in the first place. And let me correct myself. His name is actually Brandon Brooks. And he's on YouTube. The original video is there. I'll put a link to the original video in the description. All right, this is Benjamin Dixon with The Benjamin Dixon Show.